everyone and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Donna. I upload twice a week and it's usually a grocery haul and a meals of the week video, and at the moment I'm doing those on a £50 budget. So these are the meals that we have been enjoying this week from my £50 shop from Asda. Hi everyone, the first of my budget meals from Asda this week is chicken fajitas. So I bought one of these kilogram packs of chicken. Well, I actually ordered the frozen ones, but they subbed it for the fresh, but I only paid the same price. So what I've done is diced it all up and I've portioned it into two 400-gram portions for fajitas and curry, and then a 200-gram portion which is going to go with some sausages for a jambalaya. So I don't need as much chicken for that. So I've diced it all up and portioned it out. So this is the chicken I'm using for the fajitas, and I'm just going to dice up some peppers and red onion, some mushrooms, and then I've got a fajita seasoning sachet. I'm going to save some of this for the jambalaya as well, but I'll use most of it. And then we're also going to have it in some of the wheat and white wraps, and I will do some grated cheese as well. So it's really as simple as just dicing up all the veg, frying it off with the seasoning and wrapping it up. So that's what we're having for our first dinner this week, and it is one of our favourites. So yeah, I will get frying that up and I'll come back and show you when it's all plated up. And here's our dinner already. So I thought I would just show you in the pan. We kind of just dish our own up and make our own wraps. So this is the spicy one, although it doesn't smell that spicy. And then that's the one for the boys. I've just put some paprika and a little squirt of tomato puree in. And then I've warmed up some wraps and grated some cheese. So we're just going to kind of help ourselves. I'll try and give you a little shot of mine in a minute, but you know, when they're wrapped up, you can't really see anything anyway. So I thought I would show you in the pan. But yeah, it's a good one. You can just bulk out your chicken with as much veg as you need to, really. So yeah, looking forward to having this one for our first meal of the week. Hi everyone, tonight for dinner we are having a super simple jacket potato with cheese and beans. So I'm going to start these in the microwave and then pop them in the air fryer on max crisp just to get them nice and crispy. And I'll put some butter in them and then just do some beans and some grated cheese. And then I think we're also going to have some carrot and cucumber on the side. So yeah, a really quick and easy one. But I do love a jacket potato and it's quite autumnal here, so it feels like a good day to be having something nice and warm. So yeah, I mean, there's not really much prep or anything to show, except for these are going to go in the microwave in the air fryer, and then obviously heat my beans and grate my cheese. So I'll come back and show you when it's all plated up. So I just crisped up the jackets in the air fryer on max crisp, and then just obviously put some butter, and then I've done cheese, beans, and then more cheese because I do like a bit of cheese underneath as well. So that one's mine, and then that one's Art cheese, and that one's Henry's. My husband's not here for dinner today, so just three of us. And then I've just done some carrot and cucumber on the side. If you can hear that, that's Duke having a slurp of his water by my feet. The next of our dinners is chicken curry. So I've got 400 grams of the diced chicken here. Like I mentioned, I portioned it out, so this is the other 400 grams. And then we're going to have it with the mild curry sauce. I've got some long grain rice, so I'll just cook that up. And then I've got two of these really big naan breads, which I'll do in the oven and just chop them into like fingers for us to share. So yeah, it's a really quick and easy one. Obviously, if you prefer to bulk yours out, you could add, you know, peppers, onions, mushrooms, potato, whatever you like to add to yours. but we do like ours just with chicken and sauce. So I'm just going to fry the chicken with the sauce and then cook some rice and serve it with the naan bread. So it's a really quick and easy one. And again, this is another one of the boys' favourites. So I've just got the curry bubbling away. You do need to simmer this a bit to thicken the sauce, and I did decide actually just to add a few frozen peas in, because some of these sauces have quite a lot of like sultanas and stuff, but this one doesn't seem to have any, so I don't know whether we've just missed out or whether or not the Asda ones, they don't put any in, but I've just added a few frozen peas just to add a little something to it. Okay, and here is our dinner all plated up. Sorry about the lighting in here. It's quite dark and dingy outside, and I've put the light on, but it looks a bit weird with the peas and the sauce. So yeah, I just decided to add some peas just to bulk it out really. And then we've got some long grain rice. So we've all got the same. And then I've done our favourite naan bread as well, and this naan does look really, really good. I've got high hopes for it. So for £1, I think that was a real bargain. So yeah, that's what we're having tonight, another one of our favourites. Hi everyone, tonight for dinner we're having a kind of KFC-esque sort of fake away. So we've got some of the hot and spicy chicken for my husband and I, and then we've got some of the southern fried chicken for the boys. And then I'm going to do some skin on fries. So I've just chopped a really big baking potato into some fries to go in the air fryer. And then I had 2 corn on the cob, but I've just cut them in half. So we've got like 4 cobettes because they were cheaper. They were 60 something p to buy the big ones, or £1.25 I think for 4 small ones. So I just cut mine in half. So that's what we're having tonight. A really quick and easy one, but it's a nice Saturday night dinner. So I'm just going to pop these in the air fryer and do my corn, and I'll come back and show you when it's all plated up. We've got the hot and spicy chicken with some chips and corn, and then the boys have got the southern fried chicken with chips and corn, and I'm just going to put some butter on these in a second, and probably some ketchup or whatever for the chips. But yeah, a nice quick and easy kind of Saturday night fake away. Today for dinner we are having sausage casserole. So I'm using these Asda Irish recipe sausages, and I've just put them in the air fryer there just to brown the skins, because if you put them straight in the slow cooker they go really nasty and pale and all the skins come off. So I've just browned those in there, and then I've got some potato. This is just one really big baking potato, a couple of carrots, a red onion, and then one of these sausage casserole mixes, and you just add that and some water. I never add as much water as they say, because I don't like it to be too watery in the slow cooker. So I'll just add a couple of like cups of water. And then near the end of cooking, I will add a tin of baked beans as well. And then we'll probably just have some bread and butter with it. So I'm just going to chuck it all in the slow cooker, and then I will come back and show you it when it's all done. Okay, so the sausage casserole has been bubbling away for quite a few hours now. So all of the veg is soft and the sausages are obviously cooked through. Some of them are falling apart. I think maybe some slightly more robust sausages might be good for this, but I'm sure they'll taste really nice. And I'm just going to put my beans in as well and let those heat through. And then I'll do some bread and butter, and it will be ready to eat. And here's our dinner ready. So we've all got the same. Just added a few gravy granules at the end just to thicken the sauce slightly. But obviously it depends how thick you like it. So I just added a little bit of onion gravy. And then we've just got some bread and butter to go with it. Hi everyone, tonight for dinner we are having a kind of chicken fried rice, I suppose. I'm going to cook my rice with some chicken stock. I've got the rest of my chicken breasts that I've diced up, and then I've got half an orange pepper, some mushrooms, some red onion, a carrot, and then here I've just got some salt and pepper and the rest of the fajita seasoning kit that I mentioned I was going to save. And I'll put a squirt of puree in as well. And then you can kind of add whatever seasonings you've got in your cupboard really. Some chilli if you like it spicy, or some soy sauce or whatever. You could add egg if you want to. I'm not, because Henry's allergic to egg. So I'm just going to do mine like a chicken and veg kind of fried rice. So I'm just going to cook my rice, fry up my chicken and my veg, and then mix it kind of all together with my seasonings. So it's a nice quick and easy one, and it's a good one just to use up any veg that you've got lurking in the cupboard. Ready. So I suppose it's like a savoury rice kind of, don't know what you'd call it really, it's not technically risotto, but yeah, it smells and looks really tasty. So this one's mine. It's Archie's and Henry's, and then I've saved some for my husband, and I've also saved a bit of plain rice just in case Henry isn't too keen on it. I think he'll like it, but just in case, so he doesn't go hungry, I've kept some plain rice back. So that's what we're having today, and like I say, it's a really good way to just stretch your chicken, or you could use bacon or whatever you've got, and chuck in any leftover veg. Hi everyone, the last of our budget-friendly meals from Asda is a sausage ragu, I call it. So it's kind of like a bolognese, but instead of mince you use sausage meat. So I've had these Irish frozen sausages defrosting, and I'm just going to remove that from the skin and fry up the sausage meat like you would your mince. And then I've got some grated carrot, some mushroom, some pepper, some garlic, and then I'm going to use chopped tomatoes and puree as well to make like the bolognese sauce. Some people I know do add sugar if you're using chopped tomatoes, but if you use grated carrot and pepper, because they're quite sweet, they offset the acidity of the tomatoes, and we don't find that you need to add any sugar. So that's a good way, and also you get a bit of extra veg in there. So that's the veg I'm going to add. Obviously you can add whatever you like to your bolognese. And then we've got some of the Hearty Foods penne left from the week before that I picked up from Tesco, and then also I got one of these Essentials garlic breads. So we will have it with garlic bread, and I'll do some grated cheese as well. And here's our dinner plated up. So this one's mine, and then we've got Archie's and Henry's, and then I've also done some garlic bread, and we've got the usual extra grated cheese. And my husband's going to be late home today, but I'll just show you, we've got loads left. I've got all of this left in here, so there'll be some for him, and then also probably like a lunch portion as well. It makes loads, you can like stretch it as far as you like. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this another budget edition of the meals of the week. It's really fun doing these actually, and it's amazing how much you can make with not spending a huge amount of money. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you really soon next time. Bye.